What's up? So, today's video is going to be a good one, in my eyes at least. I'm going to be talking about the major misconceptions just about weightlifting and bodybuilding in general. And obviously, we're going to get into some arguable reasons, some controversial reasons, but all reasons that you should take into consideration, when you're actually trying to build up your body and look bigger and better than you did yesterday. Now, starting off, we're going to get real basic. It's going to be with creatine. I think the biggest misconception, there are two really big misconceptions. I held up 3 fingers, but I meant 2. And creatine. Number 1 is it's going to cause hair loss. No, right? No is basically the simple answer for that, being that basically there have been countless studies recording this stuff. Countless studies. And only a few is hair loss, even a slight factor, because there's a certain chemical in the body that raises with testosterone and creatine use and all that blah 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 science stuff that I don't know really how to explain. But in the gist of it, creatine will not cause hair loss. It is the most researched supplement out there. It will not cause it. Trust me, I've used it for years now and I'm not balding. Another misconception on creatine is that it is going to make you fat and flabby because of water retention. That is also false. The way people think about it is that, if it's more water retention, then my muscles are just going to look big and flabby and they're just going to be plump, but not really anything else. The reasons that is wrong is because creatine in itself, creatine monohydrate, it goes on an intracellular level. It goes in the cells. It doesn't just fill up around them, because that's not how it works. So it goes into the cells, actually making the cells themselves in your muscles plumper. So not necessarily making you look fat and watery and flabby, but actually giving you a little bump as to what you normally are without using creatine as a supplement. Now, going on to kind of the second huge misconception in bodybuilding. And now this one I say is kind of controversial based on your beliefs on dieting and all that. But it's the fact that, let's take my drink for example, since I'm basically falling asleep, right? Fatty, sugary foods, to an extent, won't actually make you fat. My point being, if you take the same lifter and you basically multiply them in 2, and you have group A and group B. Group A is going to eat strictly healthy. Group B is going to eat strictly unhealthy. But the thing that's going to tie these both together is that they're going to eat the same amount in calories. Let's say B goes to McDonald's, A makes his own food. The thing about calories is that calories don't care if it's healthy or not. It just cares if it's there. With healthy food, with group A, you're going to eat more and have less calories. With group B, you're going to eat less with more calories. The downsides to eating fatty food is that yes, they're less nutrient dense than group A's healthy foods. But just because you eat unhealthy food doesn't mean you'll get fat. If your daily maintenance is 2,500 calories and you eat that in donuts, your weight will stay the same. If your daily maintenance is 2,500 and you eat 2,300 in a cut in donuts, you will lose weight. It's not about what you eat, but it's about how much you eat into your calories. Obviously, if you want to look good, feel good, and just be the best version of yourself that you can be, then yes, eat healthy foods. They're a lot more nutrient dense, a lot more useful. They actually help you recover, unlike, a Big Mac from McDonald's or like a quadruple million pounder burger from wherever, just put down the shake, pick up a protein. Okay, put down the milkshake, pick up a protein shake is what I mean to say. And, really start getting to it. And that's definitely the better option. But rounding it off, fatty foods, to an extent, won't actually make you fat in themselves. It's how much you eat. Now, kind of relating into the food topic, but more so weight, and then food changing that weight, we're going to be talking about when you step on the scale before and after a workout. Now, let's talk about that. So before a workout, I'll step on a scale. I'll be, I'd say, a good 209 pounds. After the workout, I'll step on the scale and I'll probably be at 205, 206. I look at that and I'm like, wow, I lost a few pounds. But in reality, you didn't lose a few pounds. You sweat out some water and you lost a little bit of weight, but nothing really considerable. Now, that being said, your workout wasn't for nothing, but your perception of it was. And I say that because you are losing weight, but not to the extent that you think you are. The people I know. But you're not losing weight to the way that you think you are. It's the fact that you're losing water, and it's going to come back in the next hour or so when you drink up and eat up. But don't be, put aside by that. Just accept the fact that it's going to fluctuate a lot. But in the end, it's not going to be that bad. You're going to be okay. You're still going to lose weight. Just don't let that big number change scare you. It's nothing to be worried about. It's going to keep going down. You know what you're doing, and you got this. Now, finally, to end off this video, I want to talk to you guys about protein. Seeing someone revving their engine. It's a party right now. It's about Watercade in my town, which I will have a video out for you guys to watch. But once again, to round off the video, we're going to talk about protein and what it means and how much you should eat. Protein is, you get it from your meats, your peanut butter, whatever has protein in it. Something that people seem to construe in their heads is that, well, if I want to get big, I need to eat 600 grams of protein a day. Maybe if you're on steroids, that's plausible for getting results, but let's take a look at ourselves quick. Are you on steroids? If the answer is no, you don't need to eat that much protein. You should never eat that much protein. I used to, and it didn't really turn out the best. I didn't maximize my gains from it. It was just, it was a mess. And what I mean by that is I am 208 pounds solid. I'm going to cut right now. I will eat about 208 to 215 grams of protein. About 1.1 grams of protein per pound of just weight. That's all you need. You can go up to 2, but that's only if you're majorly bulking it. Our bodies can only process so much protein at a time. Per sitting, per hour, whatever you want to make of it, we can only process so much protein. Of course, even if we spread it out, that doesn't mean that we should still try and cram in, 200 extra more grams of protein when in reality, that extra protein is not entirely being put to use. You're crapping it out in the john. If anything, you're just eating extra calories. And if you're on a cut, that's a big no-no. You really don't want those extra calories. But do keep in mind that it's not about how much protein you eat. It is about how much protein you eat, but it's about the quantity and what it means to you, in ratio of your weight and ratio of your goals, whether you're cutting or bulking, all that. But that was my final little point. I just want to make a quick little video for you guys to enjoy. But, that is it. So, finish off this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever it is for you, morning maybe. For me, it's a very hot evening. But anyways, you guys have an amazing day. Do remember, there's someone out there that loves you and wants you to become the very best version of yourself every day of your life because they want to see you live your dreams. Don't forget that. But that's going to be all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an amazing day.